guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. This is Samudra Gupta here. Actually, it's Samudra Das Gupta, but I try to keep it short, so I call it Samudra Gupta. Welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reviewing Netflix's movie I Am Mother, which released last week. And I think everybody's onto Netflix these days. In fact, I nowadays watch Netflix quite frequently to the extent that movie hall thoda kam jana ho gaya mera because of Netflix. So yeah, I caught this movie, and it's in the sci-fi genre. It's a very interesting premise, basically, where it shows that this human girl has been raised by a droid, that is a robot, and it makes you kind of question, that can there be a maternal bond between a human and a robot, a human child and a robot, so-called mother. So basically, the entire premise of this film rests on the fact that there's basically been an extinction event where human society has apparently been wiped out, and there's this laboratory where this droid has 60,000 or something embryos, human embryos, and she just randomly picks one, which turns out to be, grows up to be this girl. So that is, in the initial 10-15 minutes, just shows the girl growing up and, the droid kind of doing everyday things that a mother would do, giving food to her, giving her a birthday gift. So what it's showing is that because of the human extinction event, the outside world has become contaminated, and the droid prevents the daughter from going into the outside world. It makes you question, that does every human being have the right to life and happiness? Like, irrespective of the fact that of the morally incorrect things or correct things they've done, do they have a right to life and happiness? I personally feel no. I feel according to how much right you've done and balanced with how much wrong, you will get what karma gives you. Then what happens is basically this girl grows up and she gets tempted to open the door to the outside. So she opens it, and this wounded woman comes in who's apparently been shot. And the daughter knew all along that there were no humans outside, so she starts to doubt her mother. And then it's basically a cat and mouse game between the wounded woman who's coming from outside and this mother robot. And the girl, meanwhile, is in a dilemma. She's trying to figure out who's the good cop, who's the bad cop. Is the mother robot she knew all her life really that good, or is she using her and actually wants to kill her, or is the wounded woman actually the dangerous person? So Hilary Swank as the dangerous, supposedly dangerous woman from outside is eclectic. She is wonderful in her performance. She has a very scary expression on her face almost throughout the film. She's like wounded, but she that kind of expression. So she really makes you kind of doubt her character, that maybe she's the bad cop. And at the same time, that droid is very a droid like a robot is very mechanical, right, in certain things. So it's just like if it wants to do something and finish somebody, it will finish somebody. It has that kind of an attitude. So again, it makes you wonder, is the robot really a good cop or is it a bad cop? So I won't spoil it for you as to who is the good cop and who's the bad cop here, but the film definitely has an interesting concept. It keeps you riveted to the screen for most of it. What I didn't like about the film is the ending. The last 10 to 15 minutes of the film was bland. Pace does slacken a bit in the middle. The first half is quite interesting, first 30, 40, 50 minutes. Then for 15, 20 minutes it becomes a little slack when the wounded woman is actually, initially it's a cat and mouse game, but then she's given some treatment, where she's allowed for her wound to heal. Also, I don't understand this about movies, guys. What is this fixation with showing somebody, after somebody is shot in every movie, they have to show the wound being taken out in a gruesome kind of way? I understand it's not pleasant in real life and sometimes you have to show reality, but is it required in every film? Like, I'm somebody who can watch violence in films. It's not that I can't, but is it really required to show a wound being taken out of the body and in such precision, such details? Like, I don't get why films have such a fixation on this and childbirth. There's no childbirth in this thing, but these two things they show constantly in films nowadays. The child is being born, the mother screaming and agony, ah! And a gunshot is being taken out of the body and the person is again screaming, ah! So I find it gross. It makes you question whether, as I said, whether a human would be normally raised by a robot, and it questions the growing relationship which will at some point come between humans and robots. Robots are the future. My boss was saying, I work at a full-time job. So my boss there was, besides YouTube, and my boss there was saying, that the future robots are the future, and everything is going to become creative. the entire basis of our earning and our jobs will become creative. So I do somewhere agree with that notion. That robots are definitely becoming the future, and there will be a kind of an equation between humans and robots. What that equation will be, we'll see in time. But makes you really question things, doesn't it? So let's see how it goes. I would have given the movie a 6 or 10, but because the ending has disappointed me, I'm going to be a little harsh and I'm going to give it a 5. So I know some people would disagree with me, but I think Netflix has much better films. This is an interesting film, interesting concept, but the ending does not live up. So it's a 5 on 10. Guys, any more recommendations you have in terms of movies, trailers, songs that you want me to review or react to, please do let me know in the comment section. You can follow me on Instagram, you can follow me on Facebook, the links are below in the description. And before you leave, guys, as usual, do check out the next Smoothie Saturday, where we deal with millennium problems every Saturday. And in this coming Saturday, we're dealing with something which is known as hypochondria. What is hypochondria? Find out on Saturday. Bye.
डॉक्टर, क्या आपने मेरा कंडीशन डायग्नोज कर लिया?
हाँ।
ओके, एंड इज इट समथिंग सीरियस?
बहुत गंभीर समस्या है।
कहीं मुझे फिर से चिकन पॉक्स तो नहीं हो गया?
चिकन पॉक्स क्या तेरी दोस्त है जो हर साल आएगी?
शीला ये मत दे।
ओके, बट क्यों?
पक्का कंजंक्टिवाइटिस हो गया मुझे।
रोमिले चिकन पॉक्स नहीं है, ट्रस्ट मी।
तो कहिए।
You are a hypochondriac.
Please check this brown spot on my hand. Is it normal?